Hi everybody, and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. And welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on my YouTube journey. So please continue giving me them thumbs up, leave a kind comment. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button and a little notification bell. And as always, you can share the videos if you know somebody who they will resonate with. Alright. So these are just October collective readings. Take what resonates. If it doesn't resonate, go watch another placement sign. But we're going to start off with the energy of Aries. Doesn't matter where your placement is. So Aries, in the month of October, we have a full moon that is on in your sign on September 7th. Oh, wait a minute. October 7th. Something about September 7th could have been important for you, Aries. On October 7th, we have a full moon in your sign, Aries, in a tropical Aries, and it would be sidereal Pisces. That could be why they took me there. October 21st, we have a new moon in Libra and Scorpio. Libra, sidereal, and tropical Scorpio, which will be, I feel, finalizing I don't know why, but I feel karmic contracts. I don't know where that's coming from. But anyways, Aries. So that is about what's going on with the moon in October. We also have in October, Pluto will be ending its retrograde on October 14th in Aquarius. Alrighty, so that is what I see as far as astrological events. So right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and pull Aries, the divine energy that is around you. What's going on with the Aries collective? What is the energies floating around the Aries collective? Especially with the full moon coming in their star sign. What's the energies around the Aries collective? Do what you love. Okay, on the bottom of the deck we have trust in the divine plan. So somebody may not trust in the divine plan because there could be some sort of an adversity there. So let's go ahead and do what you love, Aries, is the opening energy around you. It's a number 54, which adds up to a 9. Again, there could be some adversity about trusting a divine plan when it comes to something that you've been doing or working on. All right. You're eager to express the real you, but don't know where and how to start. Are you ready to love, but you don't have anyone to commit to? Are you willing to plunge into your soul's journey but can't find the diving board? Are you wondering where the spiritual pot of gold is? Well, get ready to discover it. Your divine energy is calling you to do what you love. Everything going awry in your life is due to your drifting too far away from your heart. It's time to get back on track. Do things you enjoy that will lead you back to your true heart's desire. Ignore anyone who suggests that you're having fun having fun is a waste of time. Remember, adversity, right? There's adversity when it comes to trusting the divine plan. It is rejuvenating to your spirit and necessary for correcting your path. If you accept this invitation, you'll attract everything else you seek as well. If you love to sing, lift your voice for at least 10 minutes a day. If you enjoy cooking, prepare your favorite meal. If you have a passion for painting, Spend at least a half an hour at the canvas before you go to sleep. If you love daydreaming, do that today for 10 minutes without restraint or guilt. Build your life around your heart. Don't try to shove your heart into your overbooked busy life. Do what you love. Can you name it? Start there and follow the clues, and you'll find your treasure along the way. All right? So, yeah, and I feel like you're just not trusting divine plan. Instead, there could be some adversaries. There could be some sort of a challenge that you're being faced with when it comes to timing, divine timing. So that could have something to do with the eclipse energy from September. And then the full moon in Aries reflecting back to you about trusting the divine plan. Aries rules the first house of your attitude and outside appearances. For Aries, where are they at on their sacred path? Well, you need to tread thoughtfully, for one. View from above, get the bigger picture. So you need to see something from a higher perspective. Okay? Again, trusting the divine plan and the challenges that you're having when it comes to maybe not seeing something clearly, right? So the energy will help you to rise above that, right? So again, tread thoughtfully. See how there's a pathway above the clouds, right? So be aware of your thoughts and how they challenge your heart, how they challenge and possibly cause you to stand in front of the divine path that you're on. Okay, so that is what I see where you're at on your journey. So now we're going to pull the moon card for the full moon in Aries and the portal moving from the full moon to the new moon in Libra, Scorpio. So this represents the full moon in Aries. Confidence is your key to success. So again, tread thoughtfully, because having the confidence to see the bigger picture when it comes to a divine plan is your key. So you're being handed a key here. Yeah. The key to healing and releasing any negative thoughts or emotions or ego that could be getting in your way to prosperity. Why? Because luck is on your side. So take the time to breathe it out. And when you let it out, imagine yourself releasing any fears that are causing adversity. Because remember, you need to proceed. Tread thoughtfully, right? That's where your ego steps in. So breathe it out and then allow yourself to see the bigger picture of the divine plan when it comes to doing something that you love. Okay? So next we're going to pull, we'll pull 3 cards. All right. And we're going to check in and see what's happening for the next. I know why they showed me the eclipses, because the fire energy around the eclipses, when it comes to we had Leo and Virgo, which Virgo would be the time for healing. Leo, or I don't know where Leo come from, but the Libra energy does talk about the divine plan, right? Staying in that balanced energy. Alrighty, so the first card is going to represent the past. So this is the past, such as in last month. Like I said about the fire energy, we had the solar eclipse in Virgo Libra. Virgo was the time of healing, so that you can release any negative thoughts or emotions that could be holding you back or clouding your view, okay, causing adversity. And that's why I said about the Pisces and the solar eclipse. For Aries, representing the past. All right, so in the past, Nine of Swords. Yeah, so you need to get out of your head. There could have been somebody causing you a lot of mental anguish, a lot of mental adversaries, causing your thoughts to, like, triggering you. The Nine of Swords often talks about nightmares. And then we got the moon. So we got the solar eclipse coming through, the fire and the water. The solar eclipse. 32 talks about 5, talking about them challenges. The moon could represent dreams, with the Nine of Swords causing you a lot of nightmares, causing you a lot of mental anguish, right? Causing you a lot of adversaries, a lot of problems, right? Causing your thoughts to be very narrow-minded is something else that I am getting. Okay, so the eclipse energy, that portal, was the perfect time to heal and release any negative thoughts or ego or emotions that were getting in your way. So the moon's energy, the full moon in Aries, will be the perfect time to walk away from any negative thoughts, any negative emotions, worries, anything that is clouding your vision. And that's the past energy, right? The past, we're talking about the eclipses in the last month. See how he's looking over at the moon, and then you got this person here who got her hand on his head, and it looks like she's whispering something. Whispering, like talking in his ear, right? Even though you can't see her lips moving, it looks like somebody is talking in his ear. So the past was the perfect opportunity to heal any negative thought patterns, any negative emotions that's keeping you in your ego, keeping your mind in, like, clouded, so to speak. All right, that is beautiful. So immediate future, we have the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups represents your intuition. It represents somebody who's very psychic, very intuitive, somebody who's very in tune with their emotions. See how she's eating her brain? Yeah. So there could have been a tower moment. There could be a tower moment coming. With the Six of Swords, it's going to give you an opportunity to move forward. It could be something legal happening. This is about trusting your intuition. This tower could be legal, but it very well could be just a revelation that somebody was putting some sort of thoughts, negative emotions into your energy. But moving forward in the immediate future, you're going to be able to move on from that. Start trusting your intuition. Start trusting that, maybe this adversary was the issue that was causing self-imposed restrictions. So this will talk about the rest of the month. Ace of Hazards. So there is your new beginning. So moving through the portal from the full moon into the new moon in Libra Scorpio will give you the opportunity to for your new beginning. right? And then look, we could have love on the love coming into the situation. This is somebody who is very sexy, very charming, very masculine energy. Somebody who's not afraid of how they feel. Somebody who is not afraid to express how they feel. So there is a new love relationship, even possibly on in the future. Somebody who is very romantic, somebody who's very intuitive, somebody who even could be the type of person to wear their heart on their sleeve. Somebody did not want this to happen. Somebody wanted to cloud your energy, to try to block your new beginning. Let's pull another card here. Temperance. So trusting in divine timing, right? And then there'll be a reason to celebrate this, because divine timing is coming here. See how he's looking over? Balancing out something. So balancing out your head and your hearts. Yeah, we got the Eight of Swords. So the park talks about like an event happening, or maybe some sort of an invitation to go out on a date. The Temperance card does represent healing. It also represents divine timing. It also represents divine angelic assistance. So definitely here, there is some sort of an offer coming in. Like I said, so you need to find peace and not allow somebody to I don't know, they're showing me that needle, like shoot you up with something, shoot you up with some sort of a negative emotion. 914 could be significant. I also see 1919, which adds up to a 10. Two tens add up to a 20, where two people come together on the same page. All right. So, what are you failing to see? Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. So, we have the sun and the boat. So, the sun is another 19. We have the Queen of Wands, somebody who's very attractive, somebody who's definitely open to giving and receiving, possibly even a divine marriage. We have the ship, which talks about, your ships are coming in. There's an essence of travel here. You may have a choice to make because you're attracting maybe two different people. And then you have somebody who's very sly and cunning. With the Nine of Wands energy, again, that wounded warrior energy, causing challenges because they figured that, hey, I need to look it back at something that maybe needs to be paid. And then we have the Pisces energy, feeling abundant. Somebody could have even done a ritual, been sly, cunning, doing some sort of a ritual so that this person would kick you out of their life. Maybe not wanting them to see something is something else that I'm getting. So let's pull a final message here from the divine. A final message to Aries from the divine. What would you like to close out this reading for Aries? Wrecking ball. Okay, so another 10. So you got a lot of 10s coming through. 10, 10, 10. Um, so wrecking ball. Psst. Aries, just so you know, a wrecking ball is not necessarily a sign of destruction, hence the Tower card here. It's more like a blessed invitation for a brand new, exciting things to blossom. All you need to do is change your perspective and let's get renovation started. Yeah, see your perspective. See your own mental thoughts and emotions were your own adversaries. And there literally could be somebody out there is an adversary. Like I said, it looks like somebody's whispering in somebody's ear. Somebody could be sending somebody subliminal messages. Even as far as doing a ritual with needles. But I see here it's about divine timing, right? So you got a Tower moment coming in to perhaps tear down this old paradigm in your emotions and see maybe why you attract certain people, places, and situations into your life. On the bottom of the deck, they're telling you can be your own superhero. You are wearing the cape of your life. You can be your own superhero. So I am seeing 144 coming through here, which talks about the divine calling your attention to see something from a higher perspective, whereas what is actually clouding you. And it could very well be somebody, that Pisces energy, being sly and cunning, right? Trying to block your rebirth, trying to cause you challenges, sending you the messages, right? Sending you messages, 111 here with the whip. Involving other people. Remember, I said there could have been a ritual done with other people. All right. Thank you for watching, Aries, and have a great day.